Well, greetings and good morning, BUS20 students. This is Mr.D. This is week number 5 in our, our 16-week course here in business mathematics, Business 20 at Norco College. This week we're looking at markups and markdowns. Now, last week you looked at trade and cash discounts, which are basically when you buy things at bulk, you get a discount off them. Usually you buy them for less. And so what you'll do next is take those items that you purchased at a lower price and then mark them up so that you can make money. And that's really how the two go hand in hand. So you buy stuff at bulk, you buy stuff at wholesale price, you turn around and mark it up and then resell it for a higher price. And that's technically how business works, especially the resale business. So we're going to learn today or this week about marking your items up, marking them down, the different ways in which you would do that. We're going to be continuing to use a similar triangular formula. We're just going to change a few of the definitions of the quadrants or tri areas, and that will help you to kind of follow along and be able to solve for anything, whether it be the percentage of markup, the amount of markup, or the original price, things like that. So, and that's true for both markups and markdowns. So that's what we'll be looking at. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here, and I'm going to share our class, this week's class in Canvas. So here we are on the home page, and I'm going to scroll down. We are actually in module number 2 starting today. So you guys did your first exam last week, and now we're moving into a whole new topic. So here we are, week number 5. So definitely do the read me first and the help Sienna. Remember, you have to mark as done that you've viewed those pages. And then also there's a study page on chapter 8. I will be doing a Zoom session on Wednesday of this week at 11 o'clock. And so if you want to join me for that, I believe it's at 11. You can join me for that, and we will be going over how to do markups and markdowns and working with the triangular formula and all that. So join me for that at 11 on Wednesday. But there's also a study page here, and I do have a video that I've already done in there. So if you select that page, you can see here there's a video of me working through some of these problems from chapter 8. Also another video of me working through these problems in chapter 8, and then a video of me working out some of these problems. Now, I don't think I have too many in this last section here that deal with multiple operations and perishable goods, but I definitely have, I will have a lot of questions on marking up based on cost and marking up based on selling price, and I'll explain all that in the Zoom session that we'll do. And then there's also a PowerPoint and some YouTube videos as well. Maybe if maybe you don't understand the way I explained it, somebody else might be able to do it a little better. So, and then of course you have your assignments for this week. So your assignments are going to be to do a check-in assignment on markups and markdowns. And then of course you have a quiz on chapter 8. And then we're starting this week a new discussion post assignment. Let me see if I can find that. It's actually way down here. A case study, sorry. So this one's going to be the bride, the groom, and the tax man. So this is where you're going to be calculating payroll for a man who was once single and now becomes married. And so you're going to be starting that this week. It's not going to be due for a few more weeks, but and it actually is based on chapter 9. So you might not be able to quite know how to do it until next week, but you do have roughly 4 weeks to complete that. So don't sweat it. It's not difficult, but once you learn how to do the percentage method of payroll, then you will be able to to be able to solve that problem. So I wouldn't worry too much about it this week, but next week, make sure that you do get started on that case study number 2. So that's pretty much it. To go back over it real quickly here, we're in week number 5. So you're going to be doing a check-in assignment on markups and markdowns. You're going to be starting that case study on the bride, the groom, and the taxman, and then you're going to be doing a quiz on chapter 8. I will be grading your exams over the next couple of days from last week and the rest of those case studies that I didn't grade yet. So be watching for your grade there. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. But that's it for this week. Have a great week, everyone. And I will see you, or should I say you'll see me on video next week.